Hi, my name is Laynie Avila, and welcome to my mid-course reflection for English 1302, section 44. So this is just going to be the table of contents for the looking back section. These are what I'll be going over, and then this is the table of contents for looking forward. So looking back, what can I learn from what we have done so far in this class? So, in looking back, I will be going over strategies that I have used to help me with my writing, as well as any of my past projects and how they've developed me into a better writer. 1. What have I learned? Formatting and practicing writing essays using MLA. So, this is an example from class that helped me format my article for Project 1. I would compare this example to what I was writing just to verify that everything was in correct order. It was very helpful. This is an example of an activity we did in class that gave me a lot of practice in actually citing sources. Um, it gave me more practice with citing different sources other than web pages, which is usually the only thing I ever cite. It gave me practice with YouTube videos, ebooks, regular books, and it was good. It was good practice. And then I was able to write my own works cited page after all the practice we did in class. It made me feel much more confident. And I didn't actually copy and paste it from a generator, which I was very happy about. 2, what challenged me and how did I handle collaborating with others and deal with the problem of procrastination? So the challenges I faced were collaborating and procrastination, obviously. For collaboration, I dealt with different writing styles than mine, so it was hard to match my writing with another person's. And then also, it was hard for me to give feedback without feeling bad. I didn't want to say something too harsh that would hurt their feelings, so I ended up just giving poor criticism overall. And then I was very judgmental about my partner's writing, not only with this project, but just in general. I'm usually judgmental with other people's writing. Um, it's because I want the writing to be exactly like mine, but I'm trying to be more open because I know that people just have different writing styles than mine. And then I also dealt with procrastination, which I think a lot of people deal with. Um, I was waiting too long to communicate with my partner just because I knew we were both busy and I would just put it off. And then also in past projects, I tend to give myself not enough time to revise all my mistakes, so I end up with something that I'm not very proud of. And next. So furthermore on the topic of procrastination, I have this TED Talk. It's why you procrastinate and how to still get things done. It's actually one of my favorite TED Talks because it normalizes the struggles of procrastination. So I don't beat myself too hard because I procrastinate, but it also encourages me to be more productive and it's something that I've been working on a lot. So I suggest that more people watch this this TED Talk because it's pretty funny. And then what strategies were used? So strategies that helped me and strategies that didn't. 4 strategies include outlining essays. I use this method called the meal plan, where essentially the M stands for main idea, E for evidence, A for analyze, and then L for link. It helps me write really good paragraphs with evidence in it that supports the main points I'm making. And it helps me to brainstorm as well. So that's a strategy I really, really like that I think was successful. And then also for this project, rereading, I kept rereading the article as if I was part of the audience. So it made me really think about how I could be reliable to the audience and appeal to them more. And then feedback. I didn't receive a lot of feedback when I submitted the second draft, which was unfortunate, but I feel like if I had more feedback, then I could have made more changes. And then research, I started using more credible databases, and it was very helpful in finding a lot more sources. For example, this is a credible database that I often use, and I hope to continue more. And feedback response. How did I use feedback to improve? So, two feedback examples that I received were the self assessments that I did on my own, and having to do them helped me reflect on the work me and my partner did together, and it helped me determine the weak spots that I wasn't very proud of, and it just gave me kind of a blueprint of what I should do when I started revising it. And then peer reviews, another feedback example. Having a partner to go over my work was actually beneficial because I could just ask her to read my work and see any suggestions she gave to me. And then also having, I'm so sorry I spelled feedback wrong, but having feedback comments from class helped me realize what I needed to fix, even though I didn't get that much. Next, we have looking forwards. So looking forward, I'll be going over the writing goals I have for the rest of this course, the support I will need to meet these goals, the skills I will continue to use, and my goals for what I want to complete after this class as a writer. So writing goals, what I want to accomplish during this course. I have four goals. So I want to make sure to be less redundant in my writing because oftentimes I find myself struggling to meet the word count. So I end up using language that's not straightforward and I think it takes away from my writing. So I want to improve on that. And then also I want to be able to give better feedback that's helpful and respectful at the same time. And then I want to try new submission methods. Like this, I'm doing a presentation instead of writing an essay, just because I want to experiment more. I would like to do a video. I want to edit a video just so it's more fun and entertaining for my future professors to see. And then also, I want to be able to use more sources and cite more sources that aren't just web pages. Like, I want to be able to use books and videos so I can have all sorts of information. Okay, the support I need. What support might I need from others to meet these goals? So I want to be able to access more tutors. Not only can I reach out to the writing center for tutors or um, other academic coaches. Like this picture right here is an example of all the resources we have on campus that could help me. But I know I could also ask my professor for more work. Like when I didn't receive enough feedback, I think I should have reached out to my professor so that I could get more feedback. What were the skills I practiced? Skills I practiced that I plan to use during the work of the second skills I'll keep. I want to continue working with MLA or APA. I think I want to expand more on APA just because I'm so conditioned to MLA now. Just so I have practice with these styles and I prevent plagiarism whenever I write. And then also outlining essays. That's a really good skill I've developed. It makes organizing my essay very easy, and it also just helps me brainstorm. And reflecting more often. We reflected in class, and it made me feel really good about myself, and it made me think about how much I've developed as a writer. And it also helps me see the changes I have to make. So next we have writing goals for after class. What would I like to be able to accomplish as a writer after completing the class? So I have three goals. I want to be able to procrastinate less, like I mentioned before. I want to make sure I'm meeting deadlines and regularly working on projects instead of putting them off for the very last second. I think I'm getting better at it, but it's something I definitely want to be um really confident in by the end of this course. And also, I want to be able to say that I've mastered MLA and APA and confidently write in both styles. Lastly, I want to collaborate more and get used to working with others without being as judgmental. So, thank you for listening to my presentation. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. And credits to SidesGo because I really like this template and I decided to use it. Thank you.